following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. He fields it from the 8. Shoots away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Well, here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State 4th-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Cowboys first down. A gain of 13 yards.
First down, here's Dak. That's Jonathan Mingo, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
On second down, a run with Williams. He gets it ahead, lines up with about 3. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Lines him over the middle. He can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good. A gain of 14.
Working inside the red zone. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they face second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's a design run. That throw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for third down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
6 yards. And it's 4th down.
Gay's kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
We'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, one went right through.
Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40s. So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. They're led by one of the fastest quarterbacks in the game from Alabama. Here's Jalen Milroe.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with a loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
46-yard line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Cooper Kupp. So second down coming up.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Fourth down punt from the Seahawks. And that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
The defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Making the call himself. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's taken down at the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Hold the stick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
30-yard line.
Next put.
Bill Rupp from the gun. Cox, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now.
Go.
Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Fires right away, but incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Get it. Craft all 80. Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 9. Top 60.
He's going to throw it again. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He dodged the tackle. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak out of the pistol. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. And center receiver left. Straight ahead with Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Dump off pass to Williams. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Cowboys putting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Ingeron now. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it.
They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 29-yard gain. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Let's go now. 19, 70, 79, 19.
First down throw here from Milrow. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. To the line and set. Here we go. First down. From the pistol. Give here to Walker. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Seahawks with the lead here at Lumen. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Milrow now to throw. Buying some time right. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Brought in. He has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
That
one's out and cut on the right side. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. Prescott on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. From the gun is Prescott. Steps up and he's running with it. And Prescott finds him a first as he slides down to end the run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Cowboys first down.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Catch is made down the right sideline. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a one-score game before halftime. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to 4.
Cowboys 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawks are going to take over late in the half. And they can try to move this into field goal range, Brock, if they so choose. 55 seconds left. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on, go!
From the gun, Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Vacates quickly left side. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
18 rattle. Buffalo 18.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Has a left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Escapes the defender. And the coverage team is there as he fields it. So almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Cowboys are ready to go on offense a final time in this 1st half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Now here he goes. And he'll go down here. Covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's brought down after a short gain. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So as we get set to begin the 3rd quarter, it's the Seattle offense who's going to be out there first. And they really leaned on that passing game in the 1st half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. Milrow with it on 1st. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20.
Let's go now.
At the 13-yard line.
7 Wolf. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Going into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. We've got a man in motion. Dak now from the gun. Short pass brought in. It's inside the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
17. Seahawks.
So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
The Seahawks offense ready to get going once again. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. He was looking for Cooper Kupp, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
This one with Williams out left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
It's a gain of
First down from the 42.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target that time was Kenneth Walker. So that brings up second down.
It's now second down.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He's got his man. This is Walker. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got first down here from the 36.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Monroe looking to throw. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Here's a quick pass. Cut outright. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a third-quarter lead. Myers gets the point after to go. The Seahawks take a 4-point lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks now lead by 10. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cowboys about set to take over. They got the job done there last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here. Here's Prescott, first and 10. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
He's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They just get the play off. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. All right, so we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. That's Prescott again. Good running here. He's across the 15. And he's finally taken down at the 3. Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
And the Cowboys first down. First and goal.
Well, touchdown.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point
Prescott's going to throw for it. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
The Seahawks and quarterback Jalen Milroe readying for their next drive. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
60. Ready. 70, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Big strike here to Williams. There it is, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game. Now is Dixon to kick this one away.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Cowboys offense headed out there. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. There's Williams to start the drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Give on second here to Blue. Well, that's not what the offense started with. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. When each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough. Enough push, enough drive.
That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Milroe from the gun. Has it downfield, working the left. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Cooper Kupp, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Milrow to throw. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Cowboys, down receiver Garrett Wilson, back out to take possession. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And, Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
And screen here to Blue. Gets away from one. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
A 3rd down run with Blue. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did. We've got a Seahawk that is injured out there. They're going to tend to him now. First and 10, Prescott. Running quick there, and they bring him to the turf. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him.
19.
Here's the backup. First throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Offensive line fast. 3rd and long for him here. Wilson's got it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Cowboys down by 10. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, as Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Wow, wide open here, complete. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He dodged the tackle. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
A loss of a yard.
From the gun is Prescott. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, they're on it, and he's dropped again. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Go.
That's a design run for Millwall.
Here we go. Here
Setting
we go.
up for the kneel down
Pass
on
the
third.
50. Pass the 50. Ready.
It's a design keeper for Millwall.
Jason Myers on.
So it's a win for the Seahawks. And it was a game for